I went to the animal fair, the birds and the bees were there. By the light of the moon, the old baboon was combing his auburn hair. The monkey, he got drunk, he sat on the elephant's trunk. The elephant sneezed and fell to his knees, and that was the end of the monk, the monk, the monk, the monk, the monk. Oh, welcome. We will not be scrushing any monks tonight after that, I promise. That is the, no animals were harmed in that opening sequence. But thank you all for joining us for Monkeys and Otters of All Ages, Chapter 3 in our exploration of uplifting entertainment experiences. This is, I mean, honestly, every show is close to my heart, as I talked about the illuminating people, sharing what I love to do and seeing that excite people, whether that's performance or talking or stuffed animals or things that I really love. And Monkeys is, to me, it embodies so much of play. And I am in Chinese astrology, the year of the monkey, as is my husband and many people that I'm close to. And we've joked about that, oh, I like to goof around and monkey around, but there is that play within all of us, that sense of inner child, some people say, or they can, you know, if we play, if you say your animal nature, some people go another direction. They see the gnarly side, right? If you say like your animal nature, you're primitive. But the play is just as much as our primitive self, to explore, to understand, to be curious. When we think about monkeys and taking toys and the things, there's a curiosity, and in our own minds of wondering and the joy that can come from wondering and allowing that sense of play to come in. And I'm going to put down my elephant buddy here. I love looking at what animals or animal totems or mimicking animals can teach us, but also can just be fun to do, like to pretend to be a monkey or pretend to be an otter and to find, you know, a lot of people said, otters, what? Well, if you look them up or watch anything on them, they love to play. Monkeys and otters are some of the few animals other than humans that love to play. We just do it for fun. You know, many other ones, they're survival. I've been doing some different readings on improv work, and one of the things was talking about frogs and how they don't always, they only see by contrast. And we are gifted that we can see by contrast, and so we love variation, but we can also see by paying attention in different ways. And playful is not losing paying attention. It's sometimes you need to pay more attention. You need to be in the moment and listening if what the play is happening, to say yes to it, or to notice things, to notice signs that are trying to talk to us in our life. It isn't always goofy play. Play can be that sense of wonder, to just be open that the world you're seeing is actually new. What you're experiencing for the very first time right now is new. And that has a wonder to it. That has a joy that is available at any moment to us. The other day I went to a grocery store. We were working in the process of getting back to normal, and usually you check out, like, you know, usual, what's that? But if you're at the checkout, you might start to wonder, you're doing your to-do list. But I looked up at the, you know, persuasive sale little things, and this adorable bracelet was there, and I have to read it. I'm not actually promoting this product. I don't know these people. But the name was Lucky Illumination of this bracelet, and the banner underneath said, "Let your inner self shine and illuminate the beauty from within." First of all, I was like, well, that's talking to me. That's everything. I've got my slogan for today's show. But really, it was, I chose to pay attention, and I got a spark of yes, little in my gut, in my heart. And I invite you all to pay attention to things and your awareness, things that make you feel good, and say yes to those and follow the next one. That is as much a play as anything of toys and silliness and noisemakers or anything that we can do to be silly with. And part of that is this shared space, with illumination is joy. And joy is not always happy giddy, although today we're playing in those realms, but to light up, to glow, to let some part of yourself be lightened or shine, and let that be shared. And what does that do for all of us? I'm so grateful to have all of you joining us here and all the people who have made this possible. I'm going to get onto our shares now. And our first share definitely embodies play, but a very skillful play. Has more tricks and abilities, and I know this is, I guarantee this is only part of what you're about to see of his skill set. Bob Voschel, Bob's Flow Circus, is an amazing street performer person, just great to know, and I know you're going to love this video. Let's check it out. Wow. Every time I see it, I get stuck trying to watch something else in it. Thank you so much, Bob, for that amazing share. And he actually came here and we filmed this just a couple days ago, and it was so much fun. One of those days, I love my life. This is what's happening today. We're filming this. Thank you. So just thank you for that. And up next, I am so excited to share not only who is coming up, but how we're doing this. When I first conceived this idea to just add more positive to the dialogue, I wanted to illuminate, to share people, to just have something happier to talk about. So here we are, months later, still doing it. But my thought was, we could do live from multiple locations. And I'm not the technical side, and I had no idea what that actually entailed to have it come across beautifully. But we are doing that. I am going to throw it, I believe is the term, to my dear friend, Jeremy Weinglass. He is a phenomenal pianist, composer, public speaker, just a great person. We have been friends for years, worked together for over a decade. Many projects of involving each other just in the things we're doing, like him helping me with this one and us getting to share. Later in this, we are going to talk a little, about the Odyssey, which he composed and really let me share his creative magic with it in not only doing the choreography, but writing the story about that the choreography was to his composition. And it still is one of the highlights when I look back on my dance career and choreography career so far. And to create it with someone who just, as a creative force, just blows my mind with his ability and skill to be on that creative sharing is magic to me, and that is beyond play. And so I'm so honored to invite you to enjoy and welcome here to the shared virtual stage, Jeremy Weinglass.
Thank you, Michelle. Thank you very much. It's such an honor to be here and part of this amazing project and this third one around playing with monkeys and otters. I love to play, so naturally I am in. And what a thrill to reconnect here virtually. As Michelle said, we have been collaborating for over a decade, and I can't wait to get to Odyssey soon. We're going to come back and do another song, but right now I would love to play for you an arrangement I just made. And this is for something we all hold dearly, is our planet Earth. And the song I wanted to play for you, since Earth Day is right around the corner, is Michael Jackson's Earth Song. And this is my arrangement. And I'm very thrilled that I am able to team up with my wife, Kim, for this last year and really create more content in our home and elsewhere. And we've been able to put out videos on YouTube and access live streaming. So this is exciting to be the first live streaming team up with Michelle on this day. So this song, Earth Song, is coming out on Thursday on Earth Day, and so I'm excited about that. So without further ado, here's my arrangement of Michael Jackson's Earth Song.
everyone have your hoops? Ready? Here we go. Okay, I'm totally joking. But this is the Move With Me section. And I just love hula hoops because I think they, like juggling, have a sense of play. So we are going to do the Move With Me section. And I am, as we've all been talking through, working on healing a broken metatarsal. So I am standing a bit, still have my lovely boot friend on. Oh, sad boot. So I am doing physical therapy for my foot, but that is also realizing that my whole body wasn't moving as much. I did some hopping around, I did some things. And so to really get into it, I'm realizing I have to do not just physical therapy on my foot that was injured, but the rest of my body. You know, my calf muscle is smaller, like whole things. And talking to friends who are starting to go back to the gyms that are opening, or starting to play sports that they hadn't played in a while. We're out of shape in ways that we hadn't thought about. And so to take time and to not only stretch and warm up like you should have anyways, maybe should have, but to really go, I have lost strength, I have lost flexibility, I have lost awareness that where my spatial is has even changed. So we're gonna do a bit different. Move with me on this one. It's a lot of toes and fingers, but let's have fun with this. All right. So I'm gonna start just with our fingers. Let's get our fingers going and really just, you know, and I actually have some hand injuries as well. So we're gonna get just our sort of fingers going and get some beat fun, right? And now when I do this, it's fun because I love the beat, but it's also getting my neck warmed up, right? So getting the fingers, and if you want to just do one part of something, any part, I encourage you to get your body moving, right? Now, I like to just shake it out, of course, and then get some motion going. Now let's get our wrists. Now, when I'm doing my feet, yeah, look at that, a good movement. Oh my goodness, I'm loving this. Got people moving our wrists, yay, beautiful people. Yes, oh my God, you all look so good. All right, now let's get our ankles going. If you want to keep the wrists going too, let's get us circling our ankles around. We're circling our ankles, all right? And now together, let's crunch our toes. Crunch and crunch. This one for me is really necessary, but let's do it like maybe ankles point, crunch toes. Oh, and I'm gonna do the waist apparently too. My whole body's just going in with what I'm doing with this one. Oh, you guys all look so good. Now let's take those fingers, do a nice stretch out, but while we're doing it, let's work our shoulders a little bit, all right? Oh, that feels good. You guys look so good. Oh, loving it. Let's reach that up and still move the shoulders. Yeah. Oh, such good. See, and the waist all the way down. Your spine, it's like a snake. It serpents and it opens up all the rest of our connectivity. Now let's bring this back down and just get one of our feet going. Get a nice little, now of course you don't have to hold up here. It could be anywhere. I'm displaying the foot, right? So it could be down on the ground, but hey, see, we got some flexible ones. Looking good. All right, so yes, and you want to go both directions, point. Let's get a little on this other foot. Yeah, oh, so this one's tight for me because I've got a break right in here. So it's very exciting to be moving my foot. I'm just grateful for the healing process. And it's such a beautiful thing to love our bodies and love this. So let's keep that crunching kind of going and stretch. I like this, like on the snake energy. Like if we animal play even, like if we serpent that, what does that turn into? If I stretch myself, right? Can I find a serpenty? What does your serpent stretch feel like? Can you have fun with that? And I'm finding my serpent is over here now. Oh, and a little, I want to twist. Where does your serpent want to? Listen to your body, right? Have fun with it. It's like saying yes to the play. Always say yes to the play is my thing. So, and once you found your serpent, just, Ooh, my shoulders are wider and, happy. Thank you all. And that was so wonderful to get to see you guys. Thank you for playing along. More of that next time. Thank you so much. So now we are to, love this part, the What Illuminates You shares. And whether it is words or synonyms or anything that is used, what lights you up? Thank you so much for people who continue to share. Send more in. I love them. Thank you so much. So what illuminates you?
just illuminates me. And dog. Too. So many. They all need love. Hi.
Things that move us are family.
Food, maybe. And what moves me is Nick and Sean and Sammy.
What moves us is each other and our adventures, and our new one is right behind us.
I'm back. We're coming live. All right. So now it's my pleasure to tell you guys a little bit more about Odyssey. Michelle, my goodness, what an awesome journey it's been, an odyssey it's really been for us for over the last decade. It was an honor to have Michelle come in and organically team up with me to create this story, this dance production out of the music I wrote. I wrote music to journey through the entire year of 12 months. And with 12 keys. And so through that, we extracted a storyline. And if this isn't as big a reunion, on top of it, Anja and Michael, who are coming up next, they're also a huge part of Odyssey. And so Anja at the very beginning, when we performed at Fuente, and Michael in the big production that we did 10 years ago. So this is a huge reunion, and just virtually to be able to connect right now, it means a lot. It means the world to me. So I'm going to play. Of course, the month I'm going to play is April, because we are live and it's April. And I hope you enjoy this. We're going to create some magic together, let's just say. Here we go.
Oh. Thank you, Jeremy. Oh, that warms my heart. I have not obviously danced in a while, and to get into movement back with that beautiful shared experience, I'm almost out of words, which people tell you never happens. He mentioned Michael and Anja, and I wasn't going to introduce them, but I know in the Zoom room, the links have been going through. Jeremy has a new release coming up next week, so go to his YouTube channel. It's on his click link thing that should be hitting there, but also it's going to be anywhere I put this video, I'll have people's links. Definitely check out what he has coming up next for us. Not in this show, but thank you, Jeremy, so much. So our next share is, as he said, Michael and Anja Ravenwood, the twin flame of SkyFire Arts. SkyFire Arts, as I put in all the posts, if you haven't checked out the website, definitely check it out. I'm biased because I'm part of the company, but also I love it dearly. There's a reason I've been part of it for so long. Not only do I get to dance with high voltage, because it's amazing to do fire and lightning dance, as we call it, but the mission statement, the heart of it, is a beautiful project. And Michael and Anja are such divine, wonderful people, and I know you're going to love their video. It is amazing. Also, I wanted to wish them a very happy wedding anniversary. Tomorrow is their 7th anniversary, and I had the delight to not only get to be part of watching their union, and I knew them as individuals before they became a couple, but I also got to coordinate the fire dancer performance at their wedding. And it's so magical that just it lined up that the video that we're sharing with you is actually from a wedding of a friend of theirs a couple weeks ago. And I love the synchronicities of everything that has come with the Odyssey reunion. Was not planned, but tells me that we need to do an Odyssey reunion show. But more on that later. I give for your amazing pleasure, Twin Flame of SkyFire Arts. I'm plotting with one. We are enjoying some s'mores here, but Michael and Anja, happy anniversary and thank you so much. That, like, it's just so, like, palpable. You can feel so much. Like, I know it's obvious to me, but just their connection, their passion, it's so beautiful. And I love following that up with, I'm sitting here with my love and enjoying our playtime. As I had said, we're a bunch of monkeys and also love fire and love s'mores. Now this is an upside down s'more. It's my favorite way of doing it because you get the chocolate kind of starting to drip over your marshmallow as it roasts, which is delicious. And I want to thank all of the artists who, for this chapter, and of course all of them for contributing, for all of the artists who I'm making plans that you're going to see in a month, in 2 months. May 22nd, do come back and join us for The Shadows That Move Us. Whole exploration, but still uplifting, just continuing this fun journey together. I'm making a chocolatey mess. It's really fun. I recommend s'mores.
Upside down s'mores.
Exactly. You know, there's something, going back to that child play, right? That this is part of my childhood memory, but it also, even if you didn't have one as a kid, you feel like one by the time you start trying to stuff your face with a chocolate marshmallow. On this, on s'mores, chocolate down. Tom has to recookie.
I got right there, reload.
During those, if you're watching us on YouTube, then we will post, there's not really too many links up there yet unless you go to the previous ones, but we will repost all these videos. We're going to clean this up, maybe if it needs cleaning, it might be perfect. Put it up in a week on the YouTube. And then the links will be there for all of the artists, their websites, their YouTubes, their Instagrams. As we've been doing this, if you're with us on Zoom, they've been going through the chat. Our fabulous Zoom master, Zoom keeper, is working all of that for us. And we have it there. We say, hey, if you can Venmo, do. Of course, everyone loves to get gratitudes for what we're doing. And sometimes that comes in the form of a financial, gratitude with the money sign at the end kind of thing. But so much more vital that I wanted to just take a moment and talk about how important it can be to us as artists and creators, people that live in this very social media driven world, how powerful it is to subscribe to our YouTube channel. Tom's marshmallow's hot.
My gratitude is s'more, upside down s'mores.
And with that gratitude, we take action. You eat the s'more. And with the gratitude, if you have a gratitude, if you're feeling inspired, if you want to support these artists, me, all of any of it, please like our Instagram channels, like our YouTube, all of those things. Any way that you can follow and lend your support that way truly has an impact on what we can even get attention for with our careers. It matters. So I wanted to take that moment and say thank you. First of all, just for sharing this time with us, sharing your illumination with us, because this is a community, it's a collective. This is not the type of thing that I could create or present by myself. These videos, this thing, it is a community, and all of us are doing this together, and I'm so grateful that you are here with us. And I'm very grateful that I am about to eat this marshmallow, because okay, yeah. Oh my God, I got my cookie too. So, please do return May 22nd for The Shadows That Move Us. Until then, I will be posting the videos, and if you watch the first part, there are some wonderful quotes that go with each one. I will be putting those on the YouTube channel too. Until then, have a fantastic rest of your evening. Thank you so much. Continue to play with joy and wonder, and have a wonderful night. Thank you.
Thank you for the s'mores.
I love that. I made a mess. Oh, God.